Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Number 29, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Tyler Glasnow starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
One and one, here it is. Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So digging in now, Miguel Andujar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball one.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 5. Hit in the air to right field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's hitting over .330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Stepping up now, number 29. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate,
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1, and he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Ready with the 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
The 1-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Is a fastball that misses. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Stanton coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, Matt, this club could really benefit with some improvement out of the 5 spot. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 is laid off him for ball number 3. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Danny Santana.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Danny Santana. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Striding in, Trey Mancini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball and 2 strikes now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping into the box,
and
number 35 comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. In his career, number 35 is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And that's into the corner, of foul ball and right. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Lowe. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 4 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit down the line at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. From the stretch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, but foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Pitch popped up. Number 43 has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Andujar is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. A look at the team stats leaderboards finds them down near the bottom of the league in batting average and on base percentage. In talking with some of the members of the coaching staff, they told me it's been a frustrating experience for everyone involved, but that they certainly haven't let those frustrations dampen their preparation. One of them told me, credit to our guys, it hasn't gone the way we thought it would this year, but they're still grinding every day in the cages, doing drills and watching video, trying to get better. I don't see anyone giving in. Matt, we'll see if that diligence will help turn things around.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
This is line to left, and the Rays are in the hit column.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The third baseman, number 43.
Stepping in, number 43. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and one. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. LeMahieu for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Digging in, Willie Adames, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runners on first with one down. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Adames can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here. The
1-2. Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One left for Tampa. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. Next for New York, number 29, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball one. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. The 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Count 2-1.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Three and 2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Labor.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two.
The count is 2-1.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch in the air now out to right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1 on to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So striding in, Guillermo Heredia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Guillermo.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Heredia normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In now, Danny Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box now, number 35, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
2 balls.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. At the plate, Brendan Lowe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 1, Kevin Pillar.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First offering on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Now that
This thing was a double
number
or more
16.
the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Standing in now, number 16, hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. A base hit in his first trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into
Now
the box, number 43. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 2-0. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league. and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames.
Willie
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Into the corner and slicing foul. Five runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And strike 3 there. The work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays are out in front 5-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So Striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
From the stretch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball three. Giancarlo Stanton waits on deck. The 3-1 swung on and missed. A full count now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a two-out single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Number 70 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. DJ LeMahieu will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Sessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Alex Verdugo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Alex Verdugo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Sessa, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Guillermo Heredia. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. No outs, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Judge. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Heredia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here's a pop-up now. Andujar has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 35.
Ready for another shot now. Number 35. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Runner at first here, one man out. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Andujar is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting. Number
Ready for
29.
another chance. Number 29. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Two and 0.
Inside, ball 2.
Here's the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's up and in for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Adames picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lowe. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled to first. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 16.
So stepping in, number 16. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Mancini makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. The Rays are in front 6-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Number 39 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 39.
Leading off the inning, Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
I got 3-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. From the stretch. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within one grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fouled off. One and two to the Yankees catcher. Still only one out in the inning. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2 fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-2 home.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 2. Oliver Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Oliver Perez.
Into the box now, number 43.
And
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Perez, the native of Mexico. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
You know, at his age, a shorter-term deal is kind of expected. You start getting into your 30s, mid-30s, you start to be viewed as a dinosaur in this game.
Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Verdugo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the
Now
plate,
batting,
and the hitter took
the
full
left fielder,
advantage. Good looking
CFO.
swing right there for the base knock.
Already
Stepping in now, Guillermo Heredia, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-2. Grounded to short. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They lead it 6-2. Number 44 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
number 44.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Ball
3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter,
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And a ball 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-0 count. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-0. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Number 19 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no.
And that misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball high and inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
The left
Boy,
fielder.
not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And he takes a called strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3. Carmen Aponte is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I got to count. 2-2.
Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 35.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 35. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. One out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Now batting, number 8.
At the plate, Brendan Lowe, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that pitch
Just
down.
off the outside, and it's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Two and 1 the count to Pillar. Split-fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Number 16.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
From the stretch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball on the outer third. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. Long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Derek Barber is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 11, Derek Barber.
Striding into the box, number 43. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. Second and third here. One man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
They talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. The Rays lead it 9-3. Now at the plate,
Luke Voigt.
no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Voigt.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there.
Now
Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't
Gary.
panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Voit aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit on the ground to short. To second for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
So last chance here, and stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set, and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Low has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 70 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jordan Montgomery was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Number 19 gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.